Meanwhile, another potential delay in the Agababa murder trial. The prosecution may try to come up with new theories or strategies for their case on why and how they believe Alan Agababa killed his own mother. But the defense says if that's the case, then the court should approve their request for a defense expert. Otherwise, the defense says the case should just be dismissed. Here's more. Defense attorney Curtis Vandeveld wants the court to either pay for a defense expert who would counter the autopsy report provided by GUAM medical examiner Dr. Aurelio Espinola, or for the only evidence to be presented in Alan Agababa's next trial to be the exact same evidence and testimony that was presented in Agababa's first trial. The problem is, Vandeveld says, his request to increase the $1,500 price tag for the first defense expert, Dr. Cohen, was denied by the administrator of the courts.
And it seems to me that the $1,500 limitation is so patently ridiculous to apply because of the fact that if there is no other forensic pathologist, medical examiner on Guam.
If neither of Vandeveld's requests for a paid defense expert or for testimony to be limited to that which is contained in Agababa's first trial are approved, the defense attorney says the case should just be dismissed. This is the second time Agababa will be tried for the murder of his mother. His first trial ended in mistrial because of a hung jury. The prosecution, meanwhile, says they would prefer to have Dr. Espinola testify on the witness stand again. In fact, prosecutor Jeremiah Luther says they may present new evidence.
We plan to expand upon the answers that Dr. Espinola gave during the first trial. It would be a little bit ignorant of us to just rest on that. His evaluation of the case may have changed slightly, so we intend to present possibly new evidence in this case, and Mr. Vandeveld will be made aware of that.
This caught Vandeveld and Judge Maria Senzon by surprise, both of whom pointed out that only now they're finding out about potential new evidence even after a scheduling order had been issued and the cutoff for discovery had already passed.
Well, let me be absolutely clear, Your Honor. There is no discovery right now at this point that I have that Mr. Vandeveld does not have.
They're having conversations, but and Mr. Luther is suggesting to him alternate theories, but that's not coming to me in discovery. I'm kind of sandbagged by that process.
Judge Maria Senzon says she will consider both motions filed by the prosecution and the defense and will decide whether to grant the defense's request for an expert witness and therefore continue trial to a later date, or limit the testimony to just the first trial and proceed with the current schedule of jury selection next week. The parties are due back in court Thursday at 11 a.m.